Hey guys, Danny AR10 here with my review of Fight Night Round 4 for the Xbox 360. Most of you guys saw my last video where I showed that I got this and the conduit. Was able to get this review up and now running first, so I'm going to go ahead and play through a quick match while I talk a little bit about the game and the differences between this and Fight Night Round 3. I'm going to go ahead and start a match between Roy Jones Jr., myself. It's a light heavyweight against James Toney. He's a heavyweight. The game itself has changed quite a bit since the original first launched. Not the original, Fight Night Round 3 for the 360. The graphics themselves have been drastically improved. Physics engine is completely revamped to be more specific as far as contacts the players make with each other, the contact the bodies make with each other, and the overall blocking scheme has been changed, along with the combinations and the counters. You no longer have the counters as far as pairing a punch with a right hand or left hand and then punching back. You now have to block the actual punch or lean out of the way of major punches to be able to do a quick counter. Aside from that, the way the physics has changed is now, aside from the game has always had great graphics when it comes to face punches and physics engine as far as making contact with the face, but what they've changed was now when you get up close with the body, you see the characters actually kind of lean on each other. The punches or the actual bodies rub against each other, and you can actually make impact at the same time with each other with punches. The ragdolls and the physics are actually even better than the last game. And I'm just going to get right into it so you guys can see some gameplay. I'm over here with the White Trunks playing Roy Jones Jr. I like the way now they made it so you're not limited to just two jabs and a counter. You actually can do as many jabs you want back to back. The bottom left corner and the bottom right corner, you get your HUD. That kind of shows you a couple different things. The blue bar actually shows your health, which deteriorates over the course of the match as you either take punches or regenerate in between rounds. The next bar is your stamina. You're actually not able to just go out there anymore and just kind of throw a bunch of punches, and it's not realistic. They wanted to make the game more realistic. And that deteriorates as well as the game goes on. It no longer regenerates all the way to the top. And the last one's blocking. They don't want people to be just staying the whole match just blocking everything. They want people to go out there and make it as realistic as possible. So the blocking also deteriorates over the course of the game too, depending on how much you block. As you can see here, I can still block up and down, up and down. You can still move, lean out of the way. They've kind of added little jukes now. You can kind of do this now, do little shimmies, and counter them with a punch. So I mean, you can do them both ways. I like doing them because they kind of set you up for nice punches. And I like to mix it up with the body shots and the face shots. Counters are really where to get you. You can do three jabs and then an uppercut. I kind of get into a rhythm. And really what happens is when you land certain punches now in this game, if you land like a key blow, it'll kind of throw the other guy off balance, and right in those couple moments his health bar will turn red. And when it turns red, you want to attack him because his health is going to deteriorate more than it normally would when the health is blue. Aside from that, you'll see now what happens when the round's over. After every round, you got like corner games. You have points issued to you based on how good you did. So here I got issued 15 points in the bottom for landing 70% of my punches. So I have the option to either play the game, skip it, or let it auto. I'm going to do it auto, so it just assigns the points to me. It helps me regenerate my stamina, health, or damage, which is cuts or bruises or any damage you may have taken in the previous round. Another thing they revamped was the haymaker system. It's no longer a one button press and a cheap shot punch like it used to be in the other game. Now it's actually, you have to hold the RB button and then gesture the punch as you would a regular punch. The punch will just have extra force. So I'm going to go ahead and do one now so you guys see. See, I just landed one. I just threw one actually. He blocked it and countered it. So it's not as easy as it was before to just land haymakers. So there he almost had me with a counter. I do a haymaker uppercut to the bottom hit. See, you can tell when they're coming because they kind of slow down their momentum before they make the punch. Trying to think of the couple things they have. You still have the character-specific special moves. So Roy Jones does this little shimmy and throw. What it did change now is you can actually hold the button. You'll keep shimming, and you can kind of catch them off guard like I just did. You keep shimming, and catch them off guard. You still have the cheap shot button, which is B. You do headbutts, which I just did. You feel you're in danger because you're losing a lot of health or kind of getting wrapped up in a corner, you can still wrap up, and you can push off with X. Still very fluid. The game runs at 60 frames per second, no hiccups at all at any given time. They changed the punching mechanics a little bit as far as the lower body. I believe in round 3 you had to hold L at all times, and that was to, I think it was L. L let you do body blows. Now you can just kind of use the bottom portion of the joystick and take lower bodies, but if you really want to get down and do jabs to the lower body, you do have to hold the L just to do the jabs. It feels similar to the previous game, but gameplay has changed quite a bit. So for a lot of you wondering, man, is it worth it if I had Fight Night 3? I mean, it's changed a lot. It has a lot of new game modes. The online is still smooth as ever, if not better than it was on Fight Night Round 3. And the career mode actually got better. You can still create your own boxer, and the fact that you can actually use your Xbox Live Vision camera now, you can import your own face into the boxer and have basically yourself in the game. That's a cool little feature, since I do have that webcam. I do have that Live Vision camera. It's a nice little feature that I can take advantage of. Aside from that, they have a lot of licensed equipment as far as gear for your characters. They have Nike equipment, Adidas, Reebok, Nike, Jordan brands. I think I said Adidas. They have Everlast for the gloves. You can customize colors of the trunks, colors of the gloves, laces. Just about everything is customizable on your character. You guys can see the gameplay. I'm talking a little bit too much, and I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna try to get into the score that I think it should receive. I don't want to base it off Fight Night Round 3 because it's been years. It's been almost, I think, over 3 years since the original came out. I think 4 years actually. But this game surpasses everything I remember of the original, and by a lot too. A couple websites that gave this game about an 8.8, 8.6. I'm actually gonna give it an 8.9. No, actually, no. I think that's actually a little bit too low, considering the old one got way better reviews than that. Right now, it's the only game right now I'm really playing on my 360, aside from Prototype, which I'm almost done with already. This game would have to be up there. I'm gonna say 9.1. I'm gonna say 9.1. It's been a long time coming, this game, and they've done a lot for it. A lot of licensed music, great music, licensed gear, a lot of more boxers. You do have Mike Tyson in this game, as you guys have seen on the covers. Muhammad Ali, you have Roy Jones, of course. You unlock more boxers. They have the ability to download more boxers over Xbox Live that users have created. You can create your own boxers, tons of them, and import them back as well. So if you're looking for a game that, any sports game or just a good game in general for the 360 and PS3, it is out for the PS3 as well. I say definitely pick it up. You're not gonna be disappointed. I love it. I've been playing it 2 days straight now since I got it, and I haven't been able to put it down. I've played Conduit for quite a bit online, and I'll have that review up soon. But so right now, pick it up, guys. Definitely pick it up. Take a look at, and you guys won't be disappointed. So this is gonna be Danny AR10. Remember, please rate, subscribe, comment, follow me on Twitter, Danny AR10. I've got more reviews coming for you guys. So please stay tuned. I do have those PC game reviews that you guys have been asking for. I'm working on those as well. So please stay tuned, guys. Take care.